started out as a rest stop for the Wells Fargo stage line. Since then, we've developed general stores and all these places for people to come in and get their goods and trade their goods. They raise vegetables and come in and trade them for other things like eggs and different things. So we just need to keep the outlaws and the bad guys out of here till we can develop it better. Because the stage still comes through, and without that stage we'd be in bad shape. We wouldn't get our mail, we wouldn't get a lot of things, goods that you order that comes in from other places. So we got to protect that stage line.
That's good enough for me. What you're saying is that you'll give me board, 3 square meals a day, the use of a horse, and bullets for my guns when I need them. That's good enough for me. That's better than what I've had it. Sooner or later, Emio is going to make a mistake. If not him, some of his hired hands that are working for him are going to make a mistake to get in trouble with the law. Now, he's got his own sheriff, but by you appointing me sheriff, he knows that he had to go before a judge to either get me out or press charges on me for what I've done. And he don't drag a judge into this because he knows that he's legally getting by with what he's doing, but what he's doing is illegal. He knows that by dragging a judge in, he can catch up with him.
Howdy, boys. Howdy. You know, we got a good settlement here. We got good soil, farmland, good places to raise corn, taters, all kind of food for us. If we go back to these towns, there's nothing but gangs that hide out in these towns. And that's a bad place to go to, and there's just nowhere to live unless you want to live in over the top of a saloon or over the top of some bad area or boarding house. We don't want that. We want to stay right here on the land we're on, and we got to keep the bad guys out of here.
Well, Jed, I think it's a good idea, you know, most of the sheriffs in this part of the wilderness, they've just been self-appointed. So what you say that you're going to do, you're going to stop by every person that lives in this county and ask them to make the mark. If they make a mark for me, if they mark that other sheriff out, I guess this is what you would call a frontier election.
If we don't stop this sheriff now, we'll never stop him.
The way I hear it, he's got 8 dead men to his credit. He ain't no lawman. He's a killer. So why don't we just treat him like one?
How are we going to do that?
That stranger that come in here from out of town, that killed those 5 men, how do we know he didn't do that out of revenge? He may come in here and kill us all.
Well, what MEO is trying to do, he's going to control this area. Now he's got the train to stop at this little trading post called Gunstock. And with the railroad stopping through, possibly it'll grow into a town. So MEO, he wants to control the area. And he's starting now. He's going to make it rough on the ranchers or farmers or the people that live here.
You know, the railroad sent a bunch of surveyors in here a few months back, and the nesters in here, the outlaws, run them off. They'll be back in here, and we gotta make it safe for them, because we need that railroad in here. We need those guys in here to survey and get that railroad as close to this town, if not right through the middle of it. And we gotta keep the outlaws out of here. They don't want the railroad. The railroad comes through, they won't be able to do their dirty work.
Well, what we need to know that MEO Pardue, he's not a mousy person. He's not a coward in any form of the word. What it is, he's wanting to control this area, and he knows that he can't do it dead. And if he feels that somebody's better with a gun than him, he'll hire somebody. He's in control of his help. None of MEO's hired hands run over him. He's in full control. Well, hello, ma'am. You came at a good time. I've had a long ride back from Silver Springs, and I've had time to freshen up. I'm in a good mood now, so what can I do for you?
If McKay takes over the flatland, he's going to have the water rights all the way to the highland. Then he's going to fence off the land and charge the cattleman to go through. Then what are you going to do?
Pour a little drink right in there. There you go.
Half full, man.
You've killed a lot of men, Menace. Gonna have to stop.
You know, every time I face a man, I'm looking into the face of death. I'm looking into the eyes of a man that's going to die, or the man that's going to kill me.
Okay, deal your hand. Like that.
You see, I grew up with guns. My father was a dueler. In fact, he would take his leather gloves and slap a man in the face and challenge him to a duel. He was a cold-hearted man, sort of like you. Back east, a man like you was called a shootist. As cold-blooded as they come. Sometimes men would flinch, hesitate, or bat an eye, but not you. When you went for your holster, you fired. And others don't always do like that. You fired straight on, and you got your target. My father was more a dueler. You're a shootist.
Well, that's why I believe in leaving this alcohol alone. You know, we keep plenty of water on the wagon, and it's good to come in here and just cool off.
It is.
I'm gonna get us some water.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Thank you, bartender.
Thank you. It's good. Refreshing.
You know, when you talk of your father, you always speak of him as past tense. How is he?
Well, my father's dead. He died in a duel.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about that.
Well, you don't have to be. My father suffered from depression and then anxiety. We noticed the changes as time went on. He was a very depressed man. My father didn't believe in suicide. That's why he kept challenging people to duels. He would slap them in the face with leather gloves, and he shot a lot of men, but finally his day came, and he was killed. I didn't know what to do. I wish I could have helped him, but I just didn't know what to do. That's why I want to study and have studied and continue to study psychology so that I can help other people. I couldn't help him.
No, this is not the thing, ma'am. We get out on the trail, that's all. It's good to see you.
Nice to see you here. Well, come on in. We're having a dance tonight. We'd love for you to stay and attend.
Well, really, our horses need watering and oats.
We can handle that. No problem.
Well, it's not that we don't want to come, but I mean, what it is, we just been out on the trail. We just don't want a trail
look,
dance.
it's no formal dance. You're welcome. Come on in and stay.
And we can't turn down hospitality.
I know. Come on in. Come in.
Thank you very much. Well, very well. I see you think like that. Okay, that's fine, beat down on this hot out on that trail.
I know.
What it is, it's just good to have a little relaxation.
Oh, yeah. It's wonderful. This is nice. Really is.
Really is. I tell you,
Rest off. Weary body.
and we need the race.
Yeah, definitely. We've got more miles to go.
That's right.
All the way to Bill.
Listen, you in here? Very excuse me. You reckon that other taker will get here?
I wish he'd hurry on. You know, when we rode into that settlement, it's like they were excited to see you, as if they were expecting you.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe you're a hired gun. Maybe you were hired to kill somebody.
Maybe so, but I haven't got $50 in the pocket. That's a whole lot of money for a hired gun.
You know, when I rode into that settlement, there were dead bodies everywhere. I feel that out here in this part of the country, that life has no value and money is scarce. I do think $50 would be enough to kill a man.
You know, on certain costs, you could be right.
Need to learn to read and write. It's to their advantage. I like to teach. That's my calling. And I also have liked to learn about the mind, the human mind, about mental illness, and how I can help restore families and the communities, and to also help these people come back as a good citizen.
Well, that's great, but regardless of the outcome, I just enjoy being with you. Just being out here on this trail, I really enjoy the fellowship, and it's good to cool off in a place like this. It's good that we can get one, because we've been through a lot out on that poplar sky.
We have.
We've been through a lot. And it's, you know, I enjoy the fellowship.
Well, I do too.
Frank, I've been ready to kill you for a long time. Of course, you can go back in with some hang. I think I ought to take my chances right here. I've seen a picture of this man Frank on a water boat.
Well, we finally made it to Silver Spring. It's a good looking town.
It is. Look, why don't we go to the saloon and get us a drink and just cool off?
That sounds great to me. I sure appreciate your help getting me here.
Ma'am, out of that crowd, I got to know you. I really enjoyed your company. It's really been great. It's been a great fellowship, but there's more than that. If it weren't for you, I just don't think that I could have survived.
Well, I feel the same about you. You stood behind me on that trail, and I need that in my line of business. Now I know there'll be some good days, but there'll be some difficult ones too. But it's worth a try.
They say you're a doctor of mine. I need your help. I managed to get this with my daddy, but it's just a matter of time.
I'll be right with you. I'm sorry I was enjoying the fellowship, but duty calls.
I understand. I understand.
Also, Randall,
You
you
live
live in Marsville.
What
You
is
live
that?
in Marsville.
Thank you. Well, if people depend on me to enforce the law, their life depends on me. Just like the woman's father, his life depends on you, so duty calls.
Well, it's been nice. You go out there and do good work.
Thank you.
You're a great marshal.
Thank you very much. Well, I may have ever forget what Clara Barton did for the men during the Civil War as much as the women nurses.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They made a lot of sacrifices.
But in this part of the country, when people get sick, and a lot of times when they get gunshot, They appreciate help any way they can get it.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I feel if they get gunshot, I feel they'll change their mind.
Yeah, that's true. They'll be glad for any kind of outlet that they can get.
I agree.
That's right.